up to 40 or $50 on the weekend for either of these hotels. But statistically, these two hotels are by far the cheapest and best bang for your buck. Hands down, no question. I can't, they're not even a comparison on this. Are there better rooms in Vegas? Yes. Would I pay $200 for some of the, don't get me wrong. Okay. The Mandarin Oriental or the Nobu at Caesars or Caesar. Don't think that I don't understand or stay at these hotels. I'll stay at a midweek when I can get them at a inexpensive price, but I'm going to stay in my room. Okay, I'm not going to go out to see Vegas. If I'm paying $200 for a room, I want, basically when you go to Vegas, your room is a bed. When I go to Vegas, I'm going to work a little because I'm there usually Thursday night through Sunday, right? I want good internet and I want a big TV. Both of these hotels that we're talking about, the Westgate and the Stratosphere, have massive TVs. Who has, and really here's what it comes down to, who has better high def? And it's a toss-up on both of those. They both have external ports, so you can hook up your computer to their HDMI, and it only works at the Stratosphere. Does not work. That might be a big deal for some of you. It's a huge deal to me. I want to hook up my computer to a giant screen TV, right? Because I have movies on it. I have my work on it. If you've got Windows, you've got dual split screen. They usually have decent internet. So now I've got Netflix. When I'm in my room, I want to unwind. I mean, that's sort of the bottom line. And the TV and the bed are the most important thing. So now it comes down to which of these two rooms has the most comfortable bed. Well, I like the TV better at the Stratosphere. I like the beds and linens and pillows better at the Westgate. So I'm torn. All right, let's go to the bathroom. Bigger bathtubs. All right, nicer, bigger bathtubs. And consistently jacuzzi tubs at that matter. I seem to get over at the Westgate. This is formerly the Las Vegas Hilton Hotel, but I'm torn. They're always reviewed between 75 and 85%. And if I broke it down, the rooms are great. The quality of the rooms are great. Their upkeep is fantastic. The beds are great. They're very comfortable. The TVs are great. They don't allow third-party video input. They have a desk that usually faces out those big view windows. So you're either getting a view of the golf course on one side or you got a view back on the strip on the other. Here's the thing. When you stay at the Stratosphere, they overcompensate. They let you go up in the tower. They've just included a brand new pool on the 26th floor. I can't say enough about these two hotels. What I can say is you should go and look at both and see which one fits your lifestyle. If you're asking me age group wise, if I was an older person looking for a more subdued scene, it's definitely the Westgate. If you're looking for a little more gaming and a little more nightlife and a better center bar, all the bells and whistles, right? Including an H2O bar that they just introduced, which I'm convinced gave them the resort rating. You're looking at the Stratosphere. If I had kids, it would be the Stratosphere because you can take them up. There are rides up on the Stratosphere. They let you take the tower for free when you stay at the hotel right now. They've also got the jump off the side of the Stratosphere needle routine. It's tough. So here's your big tip once again for your first episode. Go on Hotwire, Priceline Express, or Last Minute Travel Club. It will be Las Vegas Boulevard North Resort, 3.5 stars. That's the Stratosphere. So now you know what you're paying for. Just keep an eye on it. You can put a Hotwire marker on it to know when you have a price adjustment. It is much cheaper Sunday through Thursday. If you're talking about a weekend like September 23rd, or the 26th on, when you're talking the Life is Beautiful concert, of course it's going to be $100 a night. It's still going to wind up statistically being cheaper than everything else. The Westgate, unbelievably low prices. Now, don't be surprised when you get a hard pitch to buy a timeshare there. You do not have to get involved, but there are going to be people standing around in every nook and cranny of that place to try to sell you on their timeshare opportunities. And if you're into timeshares, I guess it's a great opportunity. They have extra food. I'm not here to discuss that. I'm here to discuss it as a hotel. I don't think it has enough gaming. I don't think it has enough casino. I don't think it has enough of a pool, even though they redesigned it. I think it's a very great, okay, not good, very great hotel room. I think it's a great workspace, great room, great TV, really good bathroom. Okay. But if I'm looking for a scene downstairs and a bar and a this and a show and a that, if you're comparing shows, I'm going to pick the Westgate because I think Purple Rain, which is currently playing there, is better than what Pinup is over at the Stratosphere. Just being realistic. Stratosphere is basically a Playboy Playmate taking off her top. Now, don't get me wrong. She, along with the other women of that show, you are paying to look at very expensive breasts. But by and large, I think Purple Rain is a more complete show, which is their core show that they're banking. Plus, the Westgate has currently got the new Elvis tribute museum experience, which for the right age crowd, somebody above the age of 55, you're looking at the Westgate. We're looking about generic middle of the road hotels. So there you go. There's episode 1. I'm torn. If I really, really had to pick all around hotel, best bang for the buck on the travel site, I'm excluding and I'll say it, it's god awful. I hate it. I hate the hotel fees. They certainly don't have enough dedicated internet to make it worth my while or throw in enough bonus features. But it is what it is. They're all going to nickel and dime me from Planet Hollywood all the way out to the Rio and back over to the Hard Rock. They're all going to nickel and dime, including downtown. Okay? So best bang for the buck, the best hotel in Las Vegas that I've seen at, still tough, but with gaming and everything included, best bang for the buck, you're looking at, it's got to be the Stratosphere. It's closest to the Strip. It's got enough gaming. It's got a center bar. It's got an H2O bar. It's got 2 swimming pools now, including a club pool on the 26th floor, which I don't know how you put a swimming pool on the 26th floor of a hotel, but I'm neither here nor there. It's brand new. You've got the experience for the kids with the freestanding structure and the rides up on top, including the Big Shot that is still the best entertainment value in Las Vegas. The Stratosphere is it. They have different levels of service. Their basic rooms are all upgraded and very nice. But I think one of the things to point out, if you can get a select room when you check in, always ask. The select rooms they're a little bit bigger. They're a little bit nicer. They've got the little bit bigger bathtubs and things of that nature. So that's your tip. If it came down to it, and I used a travel website, and I was going to Vegas frequently, where would I spend my money on a room that I'm not really sleeping in, but I really want a pretty decent room? Stratosphere. Plus, it's centrally located. They get enough cab action. They've got just enough action in the casino, and just enough bar life, and just enough of everything. And it's right across from the SLS. Walking distance to the SLS if you want to go a little more high end. That'll do it. Tune in to our next show. Our first 5 episodes are all about Best of Vegas. I'll replace them as time goes on with this podcast, or if I find something. We'll also intermix interviews with chefs and hoteliers, tough word, as well as managers and people in Vegas. We'll also do shows on gaming and gambling and things of that nature. But if you love Vegas or you want to know more about Vegas, I'll bring back my reports of what I see. First 5 might be a little boring for regulars who go to Vegas before I find you. I've got some great hidden tips. I don't think they're going to show up in the first 4 or 5 episodes, but please go to iTunes or wherever you got this. Sign up to get new episodes. I'll crank through these first 5 as quick as I can because I always get these questions. Let's get them out of the way so I can jump to places like Lotus Siam or Roll & Smoke or RM Seafood, all the little all the pizza places, the best pizza, the best. Vegas is about all of these things in a very compressed area. So I'm going to go to the trouble of listing them all out because I go there that frequently and I do all that stuff. Plus I see all the shows. So I appreciate you all listening. Please sign up. There will be another show out shortly. Thanks for listening.